Lesson 1 reaction video about economic development. For the last 2 decades or so, the developing countries have been under great pressure from the developed countries and the international institutions that they control, such as the International Monetary Fund, the World Bank, the World Trade Organization, to adopt a set of good policies, especially free trade and good institutions, such as a strong patent law in order to foster their economic development. The historical fact is that today's developed countries did not develop on the basis of the policies and the institutions that they now recommend to or even force upon the developing countries. Virtually, all of today's developed countries use tariff protections and subsidies to develop their industries, and in the earlier stage of their development, they did not even have such basic institutions as democracy, central banks, patent law, or professional civil services. Given that the adoption of good policies and the good institutions has failed to generate the promised acceleration of economic development in the developing world and has in some cases even led to economic and social collapse, a radical rethinking of the development or orthodoxy is required. Above all, the conditions attached to bilateral and multilateral financial assistance to developing countries should be radically changed. And the recognition that the orthodox recipe is not working and that there can be no single recipe of best practice policies that everyone should use. Second, the WTO rules should be rewritten so that the developing countries can more actively use tariff and subsidies for industrial development. Third, improvements in the institutions should be encouraged, but this should not be equated with imposing a fixed set of today's, not even yesterday's, Anglo-American institution on all countries, not should it be attempted in haste, as institutional development is lengthy and costly process.